today in the cabinet, we had 5 formal items that were discussed and cleared. The first was the draft governor's address for 2024. So that was, of course, shared with the cabinet, and it has been approved. So that was the first item. The second was the ordinance that was done earlier of the Meghalaya Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2006. If you recall that we had put an ordinance to it a few months back, that ordinance and others which also follow, but this particular ordinance was taken up today. An ordinance which was already cleared earlier was taken up to be now put in as a format of a bill. So the Meghalaya Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2006, that has been formally now approved as a bill which will be taken up in the assembly. The third was that the Meghalaya Engineering Public Works Department Service Rules 1995, that had to be amended because certain changes were there, or many changes rather were there. So instead of amending it, we have come out with fresh rules, and hence we have scrapped the old rules and we have brought in the new rules. Basically, we could have gone with amendment also, but as I said, the amendments, there were so many of them that it would be easier to just simply come up with the fresh set of rules. So today, the Meghalaya Engineering Public Works Department Service Rules 2024 has been approved by the cabinet. The fourth was the approval that was given to some amendments to the Meghalaya Building Bylaws 2021 for sustainable urban development in Meghalaya. These amendments are being done in line with certain provisions and certain conditions that has been put in by Government of India, number one, and also to ensure that overall safety of the buildings are there, and also to ensure that the smaller land holdings, there could be more utilization of the land by small land owners, because earlier there were some restrictions in terms of the gap that you had to leave from the front and the rear and the sides, and so that has been reduced. And some other amendments have been made, for example, to the height of the buildings that are permissible, and also to the construction of buildings in areas which are 50 degrees and higher slopes. Certain provisions will apply. So those kind of amendments have been made. If you wish, then we can give more details later. And the last was regarding the approval of the Shillong Urban Mobility Policy 2024 was also cleared. Basically, this again is in line with the Government of India, where to ensure that the overall mobility in Shillong improves, a policy has to be created, and we have cleared that policy today. And this includes aspects of public transportation, creating more walking space, reducing the congestions, and creating parking spaces, so on and so forth. There are many other provisions. So this policy just gives an outline on how we will approach that, and this was cleared today by the cabinet. But most importantly, I would like to mention that both the amendment to the Meghalaya Building Bylaws 2021 and the Shillong Urban Mobility Policy 2024, these amendments and these particular policies have also been adopted with the intention of also ensuring that we are able to avail the special assistant on capital investment for urban areas. As you're aware, that Government of India has earmarked 15,000 crores as special assistance for capital investment, especially for urban areas. And in that, there are certain guidelines that need to be followed, certain policies need to be created, certain homework to be done. So keeping all of those things in mind, all these things have been done. And I'm happy to inform you that Out of the 15,000 crores, we have put in a proposal of 619 crores from Meghalaya's point of view. And we have already received approval for close to 500 crores out of this. And we're expecting another 100 crores to come in after these approvals and these amendments are done. So we are expecting that Meghalaya should receive 597 crores. But even if the 100 crores is still pending, we are expected to get 497, almost 500 crores from the Special Assistant on Capital Investment for Urban in this particular financial year. What is more important to note also is that even larger states like Uttar Pradesh and larger states like Assam also are receiving roughly about 500 crores, which is the same as what Meghalaya is expected to receive. So hence, we have been working very hard, and Urban Affairs Department has worked very hard. And as I said, we are able to get some additional funds for the overall development of Shillong and other urban areas. This is the same fund that will be utilized for things like the river front, improvement that we had inaugurated the other day. We had laid the foundation stone the other day. Some parking lots to be created, some walkways to be created. So on and so forth. We have put in a number of proposals for that also. So these were the basic decisions that were taken in the cabinet today.